They believed refinement was proof of destiny. That luxury was Rome's reward for conquering the world. But buried beneath marble villas and silver goblets was a quiet contradiction, one so intimate, so domestic, that it slipped past historians for centuries. Rome's children were dying, not in battle, not from famine, but from indulgence itself. The accepted story blames plagues, weak medicine, the cruelty of antiquity. Yet the numbers don't quite align. Elite Roman families struggled to produce healthy heirs. Infant mortality among the aristocracy was shockingly high, even by ancient standards. Adoption became routine not from charity, but necessity. Something was hollowing Rome's bloodlines from the inside, and the cause was everywhere: tasteless, invisible, trusted, lead. To the Romans, lead was a miracle material, soft, moldable, abundant. It lined their aqueducts, sealed their wine jars, sweetened their drinks, glazed their cookware, powdered their faces. The Latin word for it, plumbum, gave us plumbing, a testament to how deeply it ran through daily life. Water flowed through lead pipes directly into elite homes. Wine was boiled in lead vessels to create sapa, a thick syrup prized for its sweetness and preservation. This was not ignorance. It was preference. The elite drank more wine than anyone else, children included. Roman physicians noticed symptoms but misread the cause: seizures, colic, developmental delays, sudden deaths. The wealthy complained of gout, infertility, madness. The poor, drinking from simpler clay vessels, fared better. This inversion should have alarmed them. Instead, it was normalized, moralized, even celebrated. Luxury had a cost, and the cost was paid by children. Modern analysis paints a grim picture. Lead leaches aggressively when liquids sit in lead containers, especially acidic ones like wine. Sapa was effectively liquid, poison, sometimes containing lead levels hundreds of times higher than safe limits. Elite children were fed diluted wine as a staple. Their developing brains absorbed lead faster than adults. The damage was cumulative, irreversible. This wasn't an accident. It was structural. Roman engineers understood lead's dangers, at least partially. Vitruvius warned that lead pipes caused sickness. Pliny the Elder noted its toxicity. But bronze pipes were expensive, clay cracked. Lead was easy. Rome chose convenience over caution, prestige over survival. And once the system was built, questioning it meant questioning Roman superiority itself. So the warning signs were buried. Children of senators and emperors suffered mysterious deaths. Augustus lost multiple heirs. So did Marcus Aurelius. The Julio-Claudian line collapsed in a haze of illness. Infertility and instability, Caligula's madness, Nero's cruelty, Commodus' psychosis. Historians argue nature, nurture power. But what if chemistry played a role no one wanted to see? Lead poisoning doesn't just kill. It corrodes judgment. It amplifies aggression. It dulls empathy. It destabilizes impulse control. A ruling class saturated in lead would not just weaken, it would rot. And Rome's culture ensured exposure intensified with status. Cosmetics used lead-based powders to whiten skin. Mothers applied them to children to signal refinement. Elite kitchens used lead-glazed cookware. Toys were painted with it. The more Roman you were, the more poisoned your environment became. Luxury was lethal. The contradiction deepens when you examine class divides. Rural populations, drinking spring water and fermented beverages stored in wood or clay, showed fewer signs of chronic poisoning. Slaves and laborers, expendable by law, may have lived longer than their masters. Sons. Power inverted biology. Wealth became a liability. Yet Rome didn't collapse overnight. That's the unsettling part. Lead doesn't destroy civilizations quickly. It erodes them. Generation by generation, subtly, children grow slower. Think less clearly. Die younger. Leadership thins. Adoption replaces lineage. Stability becomes brittle. Violence fills the gaps. By the time the empire began to fracture, the damage was already internalized. The poison was tradition. The pipes were heritage. The sweetness in the wine was status. No villain needed. What makes this history uncomfortable is not the ignorance, but the recognition. Rome had evidence. They had warnings. They had alternatives. But abandoning lead meant admitting that Roman progress carried consequences. That conquest didn't equal wisdom. That luxury could betray. So they chose silence. Even today, the myth persists that Rome fell from barbarian invasions alone. It's cleaner, external, heroic, but what if part of Rome died in nurseries and dining rooms? In silver cups raised in celebration? In the quiet seizures of children whose parents believed refinement would protect them? The empire that mastered roads and laws could not master restraint. And the most chilling question lingers, not whether lead killed Rome's children, but whether Rome would have changed, even if it knew the full cost. Because history suggests the answer was already written into its pipes. Luxury rarely announces when it becomes lethal. It just asks to be trusted. And Rome